Right, hello everybody. Police there. Basically, opinions and arseholes. I want to just talk a little bit about Saturday, the fights on Saturday, and maybe just give me condolences to Marvin Hagler, one of the greatest boxers ever. I was a massive fan of him. Obviously he was before my time, but I've watched all his fights, especially the Hearns fights that everyone goes on about. That was brilliant. So yeah, RIP to Marvin Hagler. What a man. And I like his quote that Conor Ben uses nowadays, the way Conor says, you know, I'm in silk pyjamas, but I'm still out working all these fools. I love that quote. I think it's brilliant. You need to keep that mentality when you get there, to get to the top, get that money. You need to keep that mentality. So yeah, talking about the fights, I'll start with the main event. Man, I'm gutted for Leon, to be honest with you. I really am. Genuinely gutted, do you know what I mean? And I'm gutted for Bilal. I know I've got love for Bilal. You know, I get on with him. He's a sound fella. Obviously I've got to support me Brit, Leon. I was supporting both of them, but Leon just doesn't seem to have any luck whatsoever. Like, yeah, he's on this great 8-fight win streak. Got to fight some of the top fivers, of course, but he's on an 8-fight win streak in one of possibly the hardest divisions in mixed martial arts, the UFC especially. So this was sort of his fight as I said, I was on like a fight companion thing with Ariel. This was sort of his fight to go out there and just absolutely make a statement, to get that long-lasting, where you going, you little phony, to get this long-lasting like title shot. So honestly, I thought to myself, if he goes out there, makes a statement, whether it was a 5-round war, 5-round, you know, masterclass, whatever, goes out there, makes a statement, gets on the mic, talks some shit, there's his title shot right there. He's getting a title shot. Dana White said it, we all knew it. And then he has a great first round. It was obviously 5 rounds, so you can't say like he was going to win the fight, you know, you don't know, but the first round was brilliant. Good head kick as well. Then the eye pokes, I don't know, man, it was just mad. Like, that eye poke to Bilal, like, I wasn't watching it live, but then I watched it back. That was a bad eye poke. Like, he got right in the eye, and like Bilal couldn't continue, or the doctors, whatever, it was a no contest. A bit weird, because Aljamain and Aljamain won, and that was a no contest. A bit weird, but it was a proper devastating eye poke. Like, you know, you can't come out and say, oh, Bilal didn't want to continue. Not. It was a bad eye poke. I've had eye pokes, and they are bad. I got eye poked the other day in the gym. It was, you think you're okay, and you are okay. The pain's gone, but your eye's not opening. You're not okay. And Bilal's eye was all like cut, and like it was pumped up. It was bad. So then Leon's obviously saying sorry, and everyone's thinking, what's next? So Leon's then saying that he wants the title shot, and then people are hating on him for asking for that. People saying he should rematch Bilal. Bilal wants the rematch. Don't know what to say, man. It's a tough situation for both parties involved. That was Bilal's moment to shine, first main event. Maybe steal Leon's thunder, you know, get the title shot from Leon if he goes out there and like does some good work. But now it just seems like I think now, if I'm being honest, I don't think Leon's going to get the title shot. I think the way he even shrugged his shoulders, he knows that. I think Leon versus Colby Covington is the fight to make. I think that's a brilliant fight. I think both parties involved will make a great fight. Colby's a terrific fighter, even though he's hated by half of the general public and half of the MMA world. And Leon brings a lot to the table. His striking's good, his wrestling, he's improved that over the 18 months that he had off, and he's got a solid head on him, and he works hard, man. You know, look at the shape he was in for that fight. So yeah, and then the Darren Stewart, Eric Anders. Well, I mean, yeah, I hope I pronounced that right, but well, I'll just say Anders. What the fuck, like, oh my God, that was shaping up to be like a 3-round monster war, and then it's just mad. Like, it's been a mad 2 weeks. I actually said on the thing to Ariel as well, I was like, I hope there's no eye pokes, and then next minute there's an eye poke in the main event, and then there's no contest. So what's to be said? Then that was a no contest. Darren wanted to continue, and I think Anders wants to continue as well, and then it's like no contest for that, so we're all like, oh my God, what's happening here? Shout out Davey Grant, obviously. Fucking hell, man, he's fought back, and what a fight. The Dan Igi or Igi, he's I don't know how to pronounce it. Fucking superb knockout. I think he got the bonus, but that's it. I don't know what to say about these eye pokes, about these gloves. Everyone's been going on about the gloves. I think I seen someone saying that Trevor Whitman, hope I've got that right, has invented a glove that will thingy the eye pokes. I've actually trained in them gloves that I seen that everyone was posting about. I don't know. Do they stop the eye pokes? I mean, your fingers are still there, like, do you know what I mean? To poke, but maybe not as much as the UFC glove. So yeah, weird one. Don't know, man. Weird sort of weekend. Weird. That's it, really. That's all I can say. Monday morning, let's get this bread. Peace.